just fonts. Okay. All right. So when you do these type of t-shirts, you really are not working with, an artist, or it doesn't take a lot of drawing and photoshopping and doing a whole lot of crazy stuff. Pretty much what you need is some fonts. So where do you get fonts? I'm going to take you to a place where you can get tons and tons of really, really great fonts. Okay. Okay, guys, this is dafont.com. All right. You can see it right here. DAFONT.com. And this is if you're a t-shirt designer, t-shirt graphic designer, this is your dream. Even if you use artwork, but you still have to use fonts in many cases along with your art. And there's and all the fonts are categorized. There's just all type of stuff in here. There's Mexican fonts, medieval fonts. There's just you name it. There's some script fonts in here. You can go through the scripts, and there's pages upon pages of fonts. I'm going to take you guys to a website that I really like, where they have tons of great t-shirts. And this is going to give you a feeling as to a little bit more of the stuff that we're doing. And I know a lot. It's called karmaloop.com. Okay. And these are some t-shirts right here. And they have a really, much like Threadless and Designed by Humans, they have a really great assortment of t-shirts. Okay. You can just go through. And there's tons of t-shirts right here. This one in particular, with this very interesting looking gentleman right here, this you snooze you lose t-shirt. I'm going to do a version of this, and I'm going to show you how you can do something like this in a vector-based program called Illustrator. You can also use Inkscape, but this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so here we go, guys. So I already have this T on the shirt, and I'm just going to use this as my reference. All right. Now, if you go back to dafont.com, I'm going to show you where you can get a really great, almost the exact same font. Okay. I'm going to go down here to the horror category. All right. And boom, the second one down, you have it right there. The font is called Feast of Flesh. Now I'm simply going to download this. I'm going to punch this, and it downloads to my desktop in a matter of seconds. And there it is. It's right there. I'm going to bring this over here, and I'm simply going to right click on it. I'm going to extract, and boom, it's right here. Now I simply double click on that, and this is the font right here. There's two of them, and you can look at the font right here. They're I really don't see much of a difference. Oh, this one is a little bit more slanted. So the one on top, I'm going to choose the one on top, and I simply double click on that, hit install. I already have it, but that's how you do it. So I am not going to do the same thing, but something very similar. I'm going to type U slow you blow. I already have that font, so I'll go up here to my character, and I simply write feast, and boom. Italicize one. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I am going to create outline. So I'll go to type create outlines. And what that pretty much does is it turns that font into a shape. This is just a vector. So now you can play with this. And you pretty much are going to take this and put it all together. I've already, for time's sake, I've already done this. And it's right here. All right. Now, if we go in closer, you can see that this one has the lightning bolt here and lightning bolt here. I just simply put one lightning bolt. All right. And how I did that was really simple. I went to my pen tool, right? And I simply took my pen tool and afterwards, I went to my direct selector to get it kind of exactly the way I wanted it. And I took that and I put it very, I shrank it and put it right there. So this is pretty much the basis of the t-shirt, okay? So also what I did was I made this little thing right here. Now this one was really simple. I simply took a box, I lined it up. I said that will be good. And if you look at this one kind of has these ridges in it. So I made my own little ridges really simply. I simply went over and I took the pencil tool and I went right at the top. Now I want mine really jagged and crazy. They don't have to be perfect. But if you look at that, let me get rid of this point right here. That's it. And I have one already made right here. So I'm going to show you how you would put this kind of into that to give you that look. Okay. So I'm going to my last word right here, which is blow. Okay, now I'm going to go to something I use a lot, which is my pathfinder. I'm simply going to go to the first, and I'm going to turn this all into one shape, right? And then I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to make compound shape. And when you make compound shape, what that does is that turns this entire thing into one solid word. You know what I'm saying? So if you mask up something, it won't just go into the B. It'll go into the entire blow right here, okay? So I'm going to take this little jagged edge. I'm going to put this about right there. And I'm going to bring my word to the front. And actually, second thing I'm going to do is going to copy that. And now I'm going to go to Object, Clipping Mask, Make. Or you can press Control 7 on the PC. Control 7. And boom. You have that right there. And then now you simply take this black one. And you put it on top and send to back. Okay. So now you have something very similar to that. And what you do is you simply do that for every word, the U, the slow, and the U, and you already have the blow. Okay. So I'm going to do that, and for time constraints, I will do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back. As you see, I did all of these, and just in case you didn't see what I did before, this right here is in the front, and we want it to be behind that mask. So you simply go to Object, Arrange, Send to Back, which is Control Shift in the bracket right at the top of your keyboard, near the top of your keyboard, okay? And that's pretty much it. You're almost done, guys. And what you're going to also want to do is, I have this one here, is if you look, there's this outline around, okay? So what you're going to do is you just want to take this other version, the original version, and simply give it a thick stroke. It's a little big. And you're going to see that this stroke has these crazy spikes coming out. You don't want those spikes, so you're going to go to your options, show options, and you have this limit right here, this meter, and you just want to take this down, and you're just going to see those ugly, nasty spikes go away. Actually, I'm going to take it down one more. Okay, so now you have this. So now what you want to do is Object, Path, Outline Stroke, and that outlines everything. Now then you want to go to this thing right here in the Pathfinder. We'll make that all one big pretty shape. All right, and now you simply have your outline. All right, I'm going to take this up, the stroke up to be about 3. And I'm going to put this bad boy outside of this one. Okay. I'll move it over a little bit. Alrighty. Very, very similar. Now what I'm going to do is, you have that black, and I'm simply going to select same fill color. And I'll make that white. Hold on. We got this black down here. Just lock down. Make that white. Okay, I'm just going to put a box behind this. And I'm going to eyedrop. Where's my eyedropper? This same color that's on this shirt. And boom, ladies and gentlemen. That, my friend,